They are not happy. That's why they target you. There's an individual, or there are up to two people that could be, I'm hearing, gossiping, fixated on you, your life, and your energy. There is a fascination leaning into an obsession, especially around your love life. Wanting to find out the ins and outs of who you're dating, if you're dating, when did you start dating that person, something along them lines. This could be an individual that lives in your community, could be a neighbor, could be a sibling, could be a close friend, but you have closed out a cycle with them. There's something around your love life which they are very, very focused on. There is a soulmate connection that you are in. For some of you, you've had a child and you haven't confirmed who you have had this child for. So there's speculation over the mother or father of your child. Maybe you just post pictures of you and your child, and people are trying to speculate, are you a single parent? Is that your child? There's a huge emphasis on your life, your beauty, and there's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of projections, because whoever these people are, they feel like they haven't reached a certain point in their life at this stage in their life. They may feel like they are trying to gain some type of status, or they may feel like a title, some type of status is slipping out of their hands. There's an energy of this person feeling like they have fallen from grace, or they're never going to reach a certain level in their career, and you will. These individuals are very inclined to delve into your private life, but you could be quite closed off emotionally. You don't give nothing away. They find you to be very intriguing, frustrating, secretive, and they feel like you're having some type of secret relationship. And they feel entitled to know about it. And the reason why is because they're not happy in their life. I feel for some of you, even if they are in a relationship, even if they are married, right? They're not happy. For some of you, they may feel like their partner spends more time on social media than interacting with them. Maybe they have seen things on their partner's phone, or, there's something of that sort. Or maybe they have seen messages from their partner being sent to someone else, or vice versa. Or they just feel like their partner will want to sneak behind their back with someone on social media. It's because their partner's always online, always scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, and when they look, it's the opposite gender or something like this. But even if their partner's not doing that, there's something around this person or these people feeling like their partner would do something like that. Even if their partner hasn't shown signs of that, there's something around this person's insecurity thinking, oh, I bet my partner would like her or him, or they get obsessed. It's more their obsession, and they may even take this obsession out on their partner. And I feel like they may feel like the romantic side, the soft side to their relationship is missing, and they can see a romance blossoming between you and another person, or you could be in a new relationship, or they suspect that you have feelings for someone and someone has feelings for you, and it's triggering what they are lacking in their own life. So that's why there's a fascination and a fixation, obsession and an anger for who you are. They may try and downplay your energy. They may try and say, oh, she's just very flirtatious, she's manipulative, she's seductive. She is a seductress. She is trying to tempt this individual, whoever this individual is, but they feel like you could be very siren like, you know what you're doing, and then it creates fear. Oh, what if my partner sees them? So there's a fascination around you. There's an obsession with you. There's an obsession with your body. There's an obsession with your whole aura, your energy. And they may feel like, oh, my partner doesn't look at me the way, another person looks at you. Or they may feel like, oh, you like that woman, or you like that man, or something like this. But it stems from the fact that there's a lack of romance and intimacy in their own life, and they hate the fact that the opposite gender, or the gender that they find attractive, finds you attractive, and they feel as if you gain a lot of attention, and they really thrive off of validation from the opposite gender. Even if they're in a relationship, they want all the attention on them. They could be very flirtatious, or there's something of that sort, and they feel like you are their rival. So this is indicating, if you are a man, it could be two other men. If you are a woman, it could be two other women, right? They feel like you are their nemesis because they are lacking love in their life. They feel like they're not as good looking as you. They're not as beautiful as you. And even if you are a female, say, and you've got children, they could be mothers too, right? They still feel like you still got that spark, you got that thing, you're seductive, you're hot, you still maintained your looks despite the fact that you're a mum. That's how they feel. And they feel like they have to rival you. And again, there's the energy of them trying to downplay your energy. They're trying to find something wrong with your energy, like you're not who you say you are. You've never said you are anyone, but your energy speaks for itself. And I feel like, there's something around them being bored. So if they are like a parent, they are very bored with being a parent, and they want excitement in their life. And you have that energy. Some of you could be single and you have a lot of suitors, so they would love to trade places with you, even for a day. They just feel like you've got this celebrity-esque type energy, and you do get a lot of attention, and they want to get that same attention because they're not getting it from home. And if they are married, they're bored. They're bored with their spouse. They are very bored. And there's an obsession with you because they feel like you are the type of person that can get a lot of people to be hooked on you, because they are also hooked on you as well. They are also obsessed with you, and they feel like because they are fixated on you and how you look, your energy, etc. I'm hearing the word, it's like they're trying to gatekeep. So if there is someone that has romantic feelings for you, right, they will try and block that person from coming towards you because they feel like you're non-deserving of that attention. They should be getting that attention. And going back to that obsession aspect of this actual reading, I feel like because they are obsessed with you and your energy and the way you look, they feel like other people are obsessed with you too, or they have noticed that someone is very fixated on you, and they feel quite traumatized by it because they're thinking to themselves, how come I don't have that same effect on people? How come people don't find me seductive? How come people don't find me alluring like they find yourself, my butterflies? And it makes them move towards trying to spy, trying to find out, if you're dating someone, what is your secret charm? How do you get people to be hooked on you? And it could be a relationship that they're very fixated on. They're very consumed with a relationship that you're in, or a blossoming relationship, and they want to uncover this relationship. I don't know why, but they feel like they need to find out information, find out some type of dirt on you or this individual to say, I knew you two were there's something about them being very concerned. It's to the point where it's really keeping them up at night with the Nine of Swords. Again, you'll think that this person is not in a relationship, but they are. I feel like deep down this person may want to be single, because I feel like for some of you, they feel like they settled with their spouse, or if they have been with their spouse for a long time, things are quite boring, and they feel unsettled with these feelings towards you because they look around and they think, okay, I've got this, I've got that. Why am I so concerned about that person? And they're trying to push down this this resentment that they have for you, because they want to they want to compete with you, but they do, some of them do think, why do I want to compete with this person? What have they done to me? They're competing over validation from the opposite gender because they don't feel attractive, and they feel like, I'm hearing like you are like a muse, or you're like the standard to what most men or women would want in a partner. And they don't feel like, they feel like time is running out, and you bring up a lot of insecurities in this person, in these people. And I feel as if you take care of yourself, you're very focused on yourself, and you've got this independence, and it does attract a lot of romantic suitors, maybe one in particular that wants to move towards you and that they're not happy about. Maybe they have romantic feelings for this individual. Maybe they feel like, I'm a better, suited partner than this person. So that could be one of the reasons why they're trying to find, excuse me, some type of dirt on you. And they are actively trying to block you. Remember what I said, they're not happy. And it could be up to 3 people, actually. Because we got the Three of Cups. Could be a group of jealous friends that are jealous of you. And Spirit is saying that this individual will be exposed if they continue with trying to target you, being fixated upon you. Maybe they got like flying monkeys to try and target you also, or they align with people who are equally as jealous of you as they are for the same reasons. But Spirit is saying they're going to be exposed for their jealousy towards you, because they see you as someone that's very distinct, very unique. And they may have tried to outcast you because of these same traits, but you stand out in a group, club, organization. If you belong to the same friend group, or if you know of the same people, they thought your differences will actually make you be outcasted, but it actually makes people feel drawn to you even more. This person is going to fall from grace. Remember what I mentioned before with the Ace of Pentacles? This person is going to fall from grace. And I feel like, again, this person is going through some type of crisis, a career crisis. It's like they're trying to cling on to their job. It's like they're trying to, I don't know, man, they're panicking, and it's seeping on over into your life. Yeah, they're very bitter. Their heart chakra's closed, and you have an open heart chakra. They're very angry with the fact that you are soft and you are warm, Yeah, this person's going to be exposed for being jealous of you, being some type of fake leader, fake guru. There's something about maybe this person was popular at a point. So they could be trying to hold on to some type of friendship group. And they feel like you are coming in and you're getting all the attention and you are the new leader. There's something of that sort. Yeah, this person may be overheard gossiping about you, or there's some type of ill intent that's going to be exposed about how they feel about you. There's something around maybe a snidey comment. It's going to be picked up, or a fixation. They're going to be overheard or something like that. And Spirit is saying they're not going to get away with their schemes, regardless of the fact. All it's going to do, all this behavior that they're in is going to expose the fact that they're unhappy. They are jealous of you. They're jealous of your love life. They're jealous of the way that you look. They are obsessed with you as well. And they feel like they are in some type of crisis at this point in their life. Instead of focusing on trying to correct certain areas of their life, they're trying to destroy yours. And the thing is, by them doing that, it's going to destroy their life even more. So Spirit is saying, keep shining.